Hello Ichibiki is here today. I will summarize the wonderful anime Ichi. You will find his name in the comments section. Do not forget to like, and let's go. The story begins with a young man named Hayato Kasuke. He returned years after leaving his grandmother's cafe, but she has died. He entered the cafe, and then went to one of the rooms. He didn't find anyone, so he sat alone. But suddenly he heard a girl's voice. "What's going on? Is the house haunted by ghosts?" A few moments later, a beautiful girl in lingerie appears in front of him. No one understands what is happening. She started screaming at the top of her voice. He ran away but found another girl completely naked. It's a shock. He started running because he doesn't understand what's going on. The house should be empty. The third girl, the fourth girl, the fifth girl. What the hell is going on? He got shocked by this surprise. Then one of the girls came to him. She beat him because she thinks he's a thief. Then they tied him up, but they found out the truth. The girls don't want to free him because he saw them naked. He wants to know what the girls are doing in his house, and also wants to know the girls' relationship with that crone. The girls said they were that old woman's family. This girl's name is Akane Halaji. She said that the old woman hosted the girls in the cafe. And also she said that the old man wanted the girls to become her family. This girl's name is Amitsuruga. She's a member of the karate club. She is getting excited because she wants to continue living inside this cafe, but Alkamakusawa does not want a strange man to live among them. She asked him to return to Tokyo, but he became very angry and said that he was the real owner of the house, so he had the right to evict strangers from his house. But Alka said that he had left his grandmother alone for 3 years. She said they paid for her funeral. Everyone started looking at him pessimistically. He got shy and said he actually had a fight with his grandmother before he entered high school. He also heard the news of his grandmother's death late. He said that he would pay them the costs, but first they had to untie him. Then he told them to leave his house immediately. In the evening, the girls went to the beach. Everyone is worried that Hayato will kick them out of the house. So Alka said, "We should ignore him, just in order to continue living inside the house for a long time." In fact, Hayato doesn't just want to evict the girls. He plans to demolish the house and cafe in order to build a parking space because this place is full of visitors in the summer. He just wants money. This girl's name is Riho Tsukushima. She is angry now because she doesn't have the money to live somewhere else. The girls want to know Ami's opinion on the subject. She becomes angry because she's the only girl Hayato has ever seen naked. She's just thinking about it, but Riho said that there are other options for living at home. She said that men always show strength and hardness, but there are deviant thoughts inside their minds all the time. She said that men are like monkeys. Meanwhile, Hayato was thinking of a way in order to kick the girls out of the house. He was remembering when he cursed his grandmother while going to high school. But suddenly Alka comes to him. She was dressed as a maid. She also asked him to come to have dinner with them, but she called him sir. The poor girl became shy. She remembered Riho's diabolical plan. The plan is simply to seduce Hayato. She was feeling nervous and shy. Hayato said he would pay her money for making dinner. She wants to cook but laugh, but he wants fried chicken. She doesn't know how to cook chicken, and that's because she completely burned him. He started doing complex calculations, but she didn't understand anything. Now it's Ami's turn to seduce Hayato, and she's already wearing very tight clothes. She wants Hayato to go running with her in the evening. He said that these methods do not work for him and also told her, "Are you really going to go out in such tight clothes?" So she got desperate and said that it was impossible for her to go out in these clothes at night. They made dinner, but the girls laughed and enjoyed the meals. But Hayato was sitting alone. Suddenly, Riho told him that the bathroom is ready, and he actually went to the bathroom. But he remembered his grandmother again. He told her that he wanted to finish his studies in order to work and become rich. But his grandmother said she only wanted a little money, after which she began to imagine that the girls came to him in order to wash his back. Then he noticed the door of the cafe was open, so he went. But he found a game. He became angry because smoking is forbidden inside the cafe. This is strange. She said that she composes some songs for her band. That's why she came here, because it's quiet. He went to his room, but he doesn't know that the girls are preparing a trap for him. And actually, this girl named Shirajiku won. She drank, then she went to Hayato's room, and she actually took off her clothes. Meanwhile, Riho wanted to shoot a video in order to threaten Hayato. But suddenly, Ami comes. She beats Hayato with all her force and also said that the girls are under her protection. In the morning, there are some people who came to consult with Hayato because he wants to demolish the cafe. But this person broke the shop sign. Hayato remembered his grandmother when she opened the shop, so he became sad. He also decided to keep this sign because it is dear to his heart. Because it was his grandmother who raised him when his parents died. Then Alka brought a beef dish to him. And indeed, when he tasted it, he remembered his grandmother. He began to cry because he wished his grandmother would see him go to university. He wanted revenge on the people who made fun of his grandmother. He asked Alka about how his grandmother died. She said she was laughing before she died. He became happy because his grandmother had died. And she was happy. Then he looked at the ledger, but the ledger was all in a mess. He is surprised because the cafe has not gone bankrupt yet. Then he said that he was going to run this cafe. Everyone was shocked by this sudden talk, but then they agreed to live together in this house. He asked them to introduce themselves, and now these girls are going to work in this cafe that will be run by Hayato. Will these girls succeed in business? Or are they the devils of poverty who will bankrupt the cafe? This girl said she doesn't want to cook because her nails will come off. Mi doesn't want to clean because her specialty is to dirty the place. The beautiful Akane suffers from blood pressure, so she can't get up early in the morning. Shirajiku doesn't know what to say. Also, Alka hates cleaning, so Hayato got angry and asked them to stop complaining. He also said that they should share business because they live together. But Ami said that Grandma was doing all these chores alone. She was cooking and doing laundry every day. So Hayato got angry and said that the girls had killed his grandmother because of the hard work. But Shirajiku said that she doesn't hate cooking and cleaning, so she will do all the work alone. Hayato, of course, disagrees because it's not fair. He wants everyone to participate in the business, and now they're going to start cleaning up the place. The girls finally agreed. Ami was playing in the bathroom. Akane was frozen and placed like a statue. Alka was actually working, but Hayato comes to her and started throwing orders at her, so she got angry. But suddenly, Riho comes and tells her that her underwear is completely exposed. So Alka felt embarrassed and fell down, but she hit Hayato on the face because he had seen her clothes. Then he went to the laundry, but when Oka came, she screamed because he was going to hang up her underwear. But he was making fun of this and said that it was just an undergarment, nothing more, nothing less. So the girls began to look at him with very terrifying looks. He began to apologize because he did not want to die at an early age. Also, she asked him to clean the cafe in order to punish him, and he actually went to clean the cafe. But when he saw the coffee machine, he remembered his grandmother again when he used to make fun of the coffee machine because it was old-fashioned. But his grandmother said that this machine is one of the best types and also said that it is her favorite machine. He wants to clean it, but Shirajiku comes to him and says that this machine is very important for Grandma, so he has to be careful while cleaning. And also, she told him that dinner is ready, but he doesn't want to eat now. So she told him that he should come now. And the reason is the promise they made to Grandma. That is, they should always eat their food together like a family. And they actually had dinner together and also got to meditate on the cherry trees. The table was very beautiful. Then he went to the bathroom, but Alka came to him. And of course, an awkward situation happened between them. She asked him to put a sign on the door, saying the bathroom is busy. Then Ami came, and she was very angry. And she actually beat Hayato very hard. The next day is the opening day, but Hayato doesn't want to open right away. So he decided to practice with the girls first on the job. He said that as the owner of the cafe, he should at least learn to make coffee. He asked Alka to play the waitress. She was arrogant, and also said that the coffee that Hayato would make would be very disgusting. But Hayato was very confident in himself. He was watching his grandmother make coffee in the past, so he started making a cup of coffee in the manner of his late grandmother, and he actually made the coffee quickly. But he was shocked because the coffee tasted so bad. The poor man was disappointed because it was impossible that he could sell this coffee. At night, Hayato was practicing making coffee, but he didn't know how to, so Akane came to him. He asked her to make a cup of coffee because she was making fun of him, and in fact, he became shocked because Akane is very skilled at it. Because she learned to make coffee from his grandmother, he went to her and asked her to teach him. Then he felt ashamed and told her, "Please teach me." She smiled and told him that he was very cute. So he got shy and was about to go, but she grabbed his hand and apologized to him. He told her that she was very shy when she smiled. He wanted her to be ashamed, but she was very cold. Then he goes to the bathroom, but Ami comes to him. So she hits him again because she is stupid and always does not understand what is happening. The next day, he took Riho with him to buy the goods. But Riho handled all the purchase because he didn't know what to do. Then they went to the temple in order to receive God's blessing. But she told him to respect his assistants and also to bow down when he asked for something. He felt guilty and understood, so he went to apologize to the rest of the girls. But she's going up to a high place. She lifted her skirt so that Hayato could see her clothes clearly. She wants to do this thing in order to apologize to him because she acted cruelly with him a little while ago. But he is nervous, and also he made a fall because he could not stand this table. This is the end of the first part. Please subscribe to the channel. See you next time.